European stocks rise for the first time in 3 days as Greece wins parliament approval. Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke will tell Congress that financial strings to Europe will potentially cause stress on U.S. markets. And Oracle beats estimates and delivers first quarter earnings. I'm Taylor Schrantz, and the morning call starts right now.
Good morning. I'm Scott Rutherford, Chief Strategic Officer of T3Live.com.
And I'm Stephanie Lang, Director of Research at The Street. Welcome to Morning Call Express.
So yesterday we came in, futures were down about 7-8 handles. It almost felt like it was going to be a gut check because of the news out of China, but the market took it in stride.
Yeah, it's really amazing. I mean, everyone came in worried about China, but in actuality, there wasn't a lot of new news in China. We know that China is going from 12% GDP growth to about 7.5%. This is what happens. You know, volumes start to slow a little bit and shipments start to slow. And this is why a lot of the material stocks that are very much correlated to China, they actually have not done as well, right, relative to the rest of the market.
But they did have somewhat of a bounce back, which is nice.
Yeah, but they're still very cheap, I guess is my point, and they're discounting a lot of this news.
Right, so you have to keep it on the radar, and everyone's just looking for something to worry about, and yesterday was the excuse to sell off with the China news, but we really didn't sell off. We talked about the 10-day moving average, we talked about the 20-day, we talked about some levels of support that could hold, but if you look at the chart of the spiders, it didn't even get down there. It held the upper floor. You know, I tried to draw this trend all the time. Here's the slow, gradual trend that we somewhat tested, you know, a few weeks back, took that back quickly, went above the highs, technically good, and now look at this. We are building a new floor above this, just say 1400 level in the S&P, this 139.50 in the spiders, and as long as we continue to go sideways up here, we're going to see another move through these highs. Shorts are going to cover, performance is going to chase. You go to the monthly chart because that's where you almost have to go. Next real level here is about 144, which is about 1440 in the S&P.
I think I was the most impressed by the financials and them actually hanging in yesterday and actually rallying at the end of the day and being the leaders. We want the financials to be the leaders in this market, and that's what's been this year so far, and I think that's very encouraging that they were able to hold up.
Well, on 2 days ago, they looked like they were coming off a little bit at the end of the day. You had the secondary rumor in Bank of America. So I know for me, I took that cute short. I shorted some FAS. I bought the FAZ. And you had to be a surgeon to make money. So it's a lot easier buying the dip. I know I emailed you because you've been all over JP Morgan, all over the banks. I'm like, what do you think? Would you like to buy it at the 10-day? You're like, I don't even think it gets there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I was hoping that, you know, you were going to be right for longer. I mean, you were really right, but I was hoping that, you know, you could get JP Morgan in the low 40s or SunTrust in the low 20s, you know, but they just continue to move. And again, it points to the underlying strength in the U.S. economy, right? Jobs are getting better, housing is stabilizing, manufacturing remains very strong. So, you know, this is like the bread and butter for financials. You get these figures to continue to be strong, financials can continue to go, and the valuations are not extended.
So let's talk about some more picks of yours. You've been talking actually about GE, that you like it, you want to add to it. What's the story? Well, we all know the story there, but.
Well, you know, the story is really, it's a combination. It's an industrial and it's a financial. So, as we just talked about, we like financials, right? It's about 25% of their revenues are financial services, right? GE Capital. 75% is industrial. And this company has been focusing on the right areas of industrial in terms of energy and turbines and power generation. And this is really a global call. And they continue to do that. They continue to gain market share in the industrial space. This is what they do really well. So they've kind of cleaned up their act, and so we like it.
So let me just take it real quickly to the chart because we have to buzz through this.
Yes.
This was your breakout point above 19. It's flagging higher. Looks really good above 2050. It can go. In the long form version, we're going to talk about Devon, another situation you like, KFT. Another situation, also mega cap tech, Oracle, the earnings are out. You know, we've been watching Microsoft, we've been watching EMC. I know EMC is a name that you have that's been working. You said you're looking to trim a little bit.
Yeah, we've trimmed a little. We're taking some profits, but it's still a great story for the long term.
So in the long form version, we're going to have a lot for you. Make sure you tune in because we go in depth with Stephanie here. We go deep, deep, deep. We get you the facts and we get you the trades. See you later, guys.
Hi. I'm Sean Hendelman, CEO of T3 Live, where we train, coach, and mentor traders in order to help you put your money to work with confidence. The T3 Live approach is a blueprint for you to recognize, adapt, and ultimately take advantage of different market conditions. To begin your training with T3 Live, we would like to offer you the opportunity to enroll in our free 30-day online home study course. Fill in your name and email address, and I'll see you on the other side.